Alright, what is going on, everybody? My name is MoneyTalks, and welcome to my full Eisendrache Easter egg guide, both solo and multiplayer. There's a couple of differences between the two. This is the most detailed guide I could do, so without further ado, this is going to be a long video. Let's pull out our Ragnarok and get this joint started, right? Here we go. So, the first clip, I just wanted to start right off the bat by thanking Chucky. Chucky for the win. I, like an idiot, didn't record this first really important part. So thanks to Chucky, everybody. Go follow him on Twitter, subscribe to him. Everything's in the description, alright? So basically, the very first step you need to do is you want to grab your original Wrath of the Ancient's bow and shoot the teleporter prongs. I'm going to be quiet so you can hear the quote.
I will tell you whatever steps are necessary to ensure that you never leave the castle alive.
This is both going to be like a storyline / Easter egg guide, so anytime there's any important quotes, I'll just shut up. Like that. So, what that just started off was the wisp step we talked, alright? So, with the wisps, you need an upgraded bow. There's 8 locations, alright? In the comm room on top of the radio. The second one on top of the clock in the comm room, alright? Right next to the comm room is the barracks on this clock. 3. In the power room on the phone. 4. Number 5 is in Maxis's room on the globe. Okay. 6 is on top of the double tap room on that box, and then right below the double tap room where the tire is. As you can see, the electric thing was right there, so I just shot it. And I want to let you hear what's going on. That's 7. And Margo sound again. There you go. And then the 8th one is actually right where I'm going. Quick revive. So I shoot this one, and I forward the rest. You guys know the steps. If you're doing this in multiplayer, one person has quick revive, one person has a double tap area, one person has power and Maxis, and one person has comm and barracks. So here, there's 4, and now you're gonna hear this audio cue, which means that you've done this. Anytime you hear the audio cue, it means you've done the step correctly. Bah, there it is. Now you heard the audio cue. Now what that really did for us is it made the teleporter purple, so to speak. Like when you go there, the teleporter, or the bottom of it will be purple, and it allows you to go into the cutscene. So I'm going to let you listen to most of the cutscene, but the 2 things that you need to know. The blue thing you pick up, and then the one I pick up on the right side. You'll see it. I'll point it out.
Dr. Grove, I have absolute confidence that the teleporter trials will prove successful. As such, you should not delay the project's escalation based on your own petty fears.
That was the blue thing.
Personal insults aside, Richtofen, I can assure you that the progress made at our lunar facility has only served to accelerate our plans.
That was the fuse.
I have no doubt that the discovery of the MPD will prove vital to deciding the outcome of the war.
And that's the code. DDD, that's what we call it. Or that's what I called it. Everybody has their own thing. Alright. So now when you spawn back, there's always going to be a panzer. Okay, so be ready for it. What we did in multiplayer was we all got on the jump pad, but you want to be very careful if you go on the jump pad. If all 4 people on the jump pad at the same time, one person could die off, because remember that jump on somebody's head glitch. Alright, so once you have it, you come here, put the fuses on there, go on the opposite side, switch it from destroy mode to protect mode. Now, this should allow the computers to work, but I want to show you that obviously my computer is not working. Why? For this step to be done, you need to have at least activated the death ray once. So I went, activated the death ray, came back. Now, our code was DDD. D. One more. Triple D's, ha ha ha. Dum dum dum. Heard that? It was good. So, now the next step after that is basically Simon Says. Audio cue means we're doing it right. Ragnarok piece. Right. So, now you want to come down into the safe that's open, and you're going to pick up 3 things. The 2 coils and a floppy disk, so to speak.
We need the death ray. To control the death ray, we need the key. First we bring Dempsey home. Then we will do what must be done.
I know you can hear me, Richtofen, even if you choose not to respond. Though I do not understand how or why, I believe you are in fact an enemy spy. More than that, you may in fact be an imposter. I strongly suggest
Yes, Dr. Groff, as you wish. So, once you get the 2 coils, you just want to come back here and put it on the back of both ones. So, there's 1 coil there. And then there's this coil. Now it's Simon Says, or Samantha Says, or whatever. So, you want to come back here, switch it back to destroy mode, and then enter the floppy disk into the computer. I was crouching just to see if you could see it go in, but it only works when you're standing up. So, I basically forward this. So, we got circle D, lightning or bow tie, and rocket. Or sorry, circle D, rocket, and then lightning. So now you just want to do this. I forwarded up after. I think after the yeah, I forwarded this up, so you don't have to watch this. Now you want to do this on both computers. If you're doing it solo, you only have to worry about the zombies. But if you're doing this in multiplayer, that means you got it done. If you do it on multiplayer, there will be dogs, infinite dogs, okay? So be very careful about doing this and be very coordinated about it. I've been told that if you mess up, you have to do both of them again. So be very careful when doing this. So once that's done, you can go back and you'll see, as you saw the Tesla coil, it's fully lit up. So you just want to come to the back, press the green thing, and what's going on here? Whoa. Ah. Who's that? What? It's a bird? It's a plane? It's Superman. It's not even Superman, man. What is that? That, my friends, is the rocket in which Dempsey was locked in. So come over here, destroy that bell tower, go in there, and bell tower is going to knock down. And there's the rocket.
Whoever you may be, do not know your true intentions, but make no mistake, will not allow you to succeed. I have activated the emergency containment field to protect the test subject's cryo chamber. Your continued defiance is an exercise in futility that will result only in your own demise.
Dr. Groff is kind of a dick.
It appears Dr. Grove may be smarter than I initially suspected. We must access the MPD device on the moon.
On the moon, he says. Okay, so here, next to the rocket is the golden rod, or the real device. Now the next step can be done one of 2 ways, okay? You can either do the wisps again, or you could do this part, depending on where the ancient goes. Now, ancient being comes out of the crypt, okay? Now also be ready for an infinite dog round, if you're doing this solo or multiplayer, okay? Now depending on where he went, you can either get kills, or you can go do the wisps. You'll know what I mean after my 3rd keeper step. So here's the circle, okay? But the thing what you need to do is you need to get kills with the bow that is lightened up around the screen. So around the screen it's blue, but because I'm solo, I only have to get kills with blue. Now if this was multiplayer, one would be blue, one would be teal for the wolf bow, one would be purple for the skull crusher bow, and then one would be red for the magma, or the other one. Alright, so I speed up the rest of this gameplay. Same thing over here. There's one next to power. There's one next to power right where I am right now. There's one outside of double tap. There's one next to mule kick, and there's one right here inside the main courtyard, okay? I believe it's 25 kills just like the bows. I'm not 100% sure. Didn't get a count, okay? Now you heard that that's because the Margot voice was going on for me to do the wisps again. But like I said, I don't need to do it right now, but you do need to do it eventually, because like as you'll see on my 3rd one, the plate isn't there, and I show, like, you know, I cut it down and I make sure people know exactly what I'm talking about. So fast forward and we're right here. Alright, so I'm doing the wisps, alright? I've already did it. There's the audio cue of me doing it. I skipped it. You guys don't need to see that again. Now, you must be thinking, I'm getting kills, but none of the souls are going. That's where the next part jumps into. Okay, so it's round 12. I need to teleport again. And huge shout out to Mr. Raffle Waffles for making this step very clear and very decisive. Now, when you come in here, you want to get a black sun plate where all the souls were being teleported. It's inside this thing. How do you get it open? Smash square? No, not really. You come over here and you press square on the Apothecon book. You heard that noise? That opened this up. So, huge shout out to Mr. Raffle Waffles for making that very clear. His link was also be in the description as well as everybody else. So as you can see, I actually just put the plate in there, okay? and that counted. Now, any kills I get will count. Not sure why I kept pausing, but sorry. Alright, so just spam the bow, get kills with your bow. Alright. Now, I believe when you play solo, after your third keeper is full, a panzer shows up. In multiplayer, I believe it's after you finish your second keeper. So you actually see I get mad, panicked, and they just ran, killed the panzer, and went back and finished it off, getting all my kills in there. So, this is our last one. Now you'll see our ancient. He's full of souls, and he'll go red. What? Why is he red? Now he's actually heading down to the MPD. I'm gonna shut up and let you hear this because it's amazing. Like Richtofen said, MPD on me.
My God. Attention all stations. We have a security breach. We have a keeper manifestation within the facility. The MPD is under threat. Don't come any closer.
What? So, he just stole the MPD from the moon.
Dr. Grove has damaged the MPD. Quickly, we must locate the missing canister.
What happened to you, Edward? What drove you to this betrayal? Know this. Your actions will not alter the outcome of the war.
Now, remember the first time we went into that Groff cutscene? That canister, the blue one? There it is. There it is. Full of souls already, and who's inside? Samantha? No. Come on, that's a moon Easter egg. We know that. The Ancient's inside.
The keeper. It has somehow been corrupted on its return to Earth. I think Dr. Grove is to blame.
So, the Keeper's been corrupted. So, next step, boss fight. You just want to go, get your Ragnarok DG4, and put it on any of the plates. Now, that's the first fight scene.
Must cleanse the keeper. Only then can we charge the summoning key.
Cleanse the Keeper, get the summoning key. Alright, so this was insane. Like, I can't tell you how crucial this step is. I went in with Percolic, and now you see me as a gobblegum just in case shit hit the fan, which it does. You'll see later on. Alright, I go in there with packed Haymaker and a packed Drakon. People said the ray gun is also very effective. I'm not a huge fan of the ray gun because of splash damage. So, what is he going to use to kill you with? He's going to use the bows that we have to hurt you with, okay? And skeletons. So skeletons will come. Let me real quick cut myself off. Anytime he starts forming his lightning, you want to go down there and throw your Ragnaroks in there. And then once that happens, you just start shooting your bow. I've been told by several people that spamming your bow will make the green crash. But, I mean, I did it solo and it didn't crash my game. I don't know. No regular guns work. I just did that just to show you that, like, you don't get any hit markers or anything, okay? So he'll use volcanoes, like, from the firebow, sorry. He'll use the volcanoes from the firebow. He'll use dogs, skeletons. The skulls will come after you and hit you. And you have to do this 3 times. I skipped the other 2 times. That's the 3rd time. As you can see, clearly the screen vibrated, and I soloed it around 21. Shit hit the fan. I had to use both gobblegums. I have 8 shots left on my bow and arrow. Like, it's crazy when you go down there. So I'm gonna shut up and let you hear the next cutscene as well.
It is now beyond doubt that your actions pose a threat to the work of Group 935. Your treachery leaves me no option but to take steps to ensure your termination. Even if it means the destruction of the castle itself.
Alright, so destroy the castle and kill everybody? Nah. So now you just want to come up here, press square.
Can disable the cryo chamber containment field. But first,
Grab
it needs a
summoning
little
key.
more energy.
It needs a little more energy, so we need to free Dempsey, or take the electricity off. How do we do that? Just come over here and press square on the computer.
Unnecessary risk.
And...
Launch protocol initiated.
what? Whoa, what's going on?
30 seconds to impact.
What? As you guys all know,
What have you done?
Love this part.
You are a fool, Richtofen! Even the destruction of this facility and my own death will not prevent the advancement of our cause.
I'm generally smiling, it's amazing.
You'll stop nothing!
So cool.
The road is long and dark, but I know where we are going. We will complete our mission.
And that's it. That's it, you're done. So as you guys have all probably already seen this, I'm gonna talk over it, okay? If you haven't, I'll leave a link of this cutscene on its own with my reaction with Radoxen27, Mr. Raffles, and Noah J456 with our reaction of being the world's first to finish it. So this is just going to be a real quick thank you to the community, starting off with obviously the first 3 people I did it with, Admiral Barahu, his stream, another group of streamers that I know were also tied with us. Alright, and I'm just going to run down a list real quick. Starburst, Blake, Ecliptic, Starburst, Chucky, MC Sport Talk, Javino, and just everybody else. Like, I'm literally going to pull it up. Jordan from JFK Gamer, Kingdom Hops, Mr. Champ Bailey. This was like one of the greatest community efforts. I know people are complaining that we beat it too early, like we beat it, but honestly, it took 40 hours to beat it. It took 40 hours to beat it and about 200,000 people to beat it. This was like the biggest community effort I've ever seen in an Easter egg in a very long time, and a super big shout out to everybody who's been supporting me. Like, I mean, I'm a generally new guy. I've been around forever, but I haven't made a channel. And I'm new, and I've been getting like immense support left and right from all of you guys, so I really appreciate that. And a special shout out goes out to MC Sports Talk, because he was the one that found the last 3 steps but then got stuck. So special shout out to him and his team that night, because I was up all night and then I was up all day and then we finally beat it and it was crazy. So thanks everybody for coming out. If you like my content, please stick around, subscribe, like, share, and I hope you guys have good luck in your future endeavors. I'm trying to get this Easter egg and getting all the perks. I will definitely see you guys in the next video. Leave a like if you enjoyed, comment, let me know. Peace.
Hands so filthy. I must cleanse myself.